Alright. I'm going to be continuing this rough draft on the Great Awakening. Technically it's due tomorrow, so I have a lot of work to do. I had a crazy weekend. At my home there was a really bad flood, and I had to go home for the weekend, which means I had to put my whole constructive weekend of working on this essay, I had to push it to the side, so I haven't worked on this. So I'm going to be working on it now. I'm actually in the laundry room because my dorm is so cold that I can't concentrate. So actually I do my homework in here quite a bit, and my phone is turned this way. And yeah, I've written a lot. I'm almost on page 6, which that's not even with revising, so yeah, there's a lot. And I haven't even cited anything yet. This is just a rough draft, which is due tomorrow, because I don't want to be that one person who doesn't turn it in. So I'm going to keep going. All right. I'm talking right now about the Boston Tea Party and how Franklin reacted to it and how the concept of tea united the nations together. Yeah. Early America may have disagreed with British on policies on taxes. Both sides depended on goods sent from each side, not both sides. Sent from each other. The English started to smoke more due to colonists supplied tobacco from plantations, and Americans drank tea from New England. Tea was the one thing that connected all the colonists together. Whether you were a patriot or a loyalist, loyalist, or just couldn't pick a side, or just someone, or just couldn't pick a side. Or just couldn't pick a side, you drank tea. Drank tea. You drank tea. You drank tea. Okay, yeah, I did drink tea. Tea. It was drunk in the morning. Most people, including Benjamin Franklin, drank tea every day. That's one word. It is one word. Every day is one word. I did not know this. Okay, most people, including Benjamin Franklin, drink tea every day. Drink tea every day. Franklin, I should put in his stuff over. That he enjoyed. Wow. I'm also watching my friend's clothes for her because she has some errands to run, and her clothes are actually drying a lot faster than my clothes, even though I put mine in faster. It's strange. That he enjoyed drinking. He enjoyed drinking. Like, he's got a special type of tea that he likes to drink that I found out about, and I thought was super cool because it's this weird tea that is really hard to find. I'm going to strange tea. It's leaned against my laptop, so I need to move it. In the Colonial Tea Party, economic affairs were discussed. He, yes, professional case of Benjamin Franklin. Here, Philadelphia printer, he had drunk tea cooked from the leaves of hickory with bitter nuts. Leaves of hickory with bitter nuts. Enjoy drinking containing baby leaves from the hickory tree with what kind of nuts? Bitter nuts. No, it's not a nut. With bitter nuts. With bitter nuts dried in. Dried in. According to Benjamin Franklin's autobiography, he drank this every day. According to Benjamin, he drank this every day, and he drank this. Wait, when did he say that he drank? I think the thing his autobiography said he drank it every either night or morning. So there's a difference. Oh, he liked China tea. Cool. He drank this every day. He drank this often. And claimed that... Wait, how did he word it? Right. His autobiography, apparently. Oh, yummy. Franklin said that next to the real tea from China, he had in his emission not found any American tea as placeable in agreement as this concoction. He drank often claimed that no American tea had the same, was as enjoyable. He drank this often and claimed that no American tea was as enjoyable as this concoction, and real tea from China. That real tea imported from, oh, where are the lights? Turn on lights. They're my tea. Turn on! Okay, I'm gonna turn on quickly. Turn on lights. The struggle is real. Alright? I'm sitting on the washing machine and having to jump back on here while holding my laptop. I'm scared that, I left my keys over there. I threw my keys to turn the light on and they're still over there. Anyway, back to my thing. And real tea imported from China. Imported from China. Okay, next. Talk about the Boston Tea Party and how it impacted the colonies. And how it impacted England. Because this wasn't seen as just a rebellion anymore. This was seen as the destruction of private property. I mean, that tea didn't belong just to England. It belonged to companies who were, of course, employed by England. But, still, they were just companies who were selling tea. And they didn't have a choice whether to do the tax or not. So, yeah. So far, I've just talked about tea for like 5 lines. So I need to start working on tying it together. Goodness, it's already been it's been 10 minutes exactly. Woo, look at that. Okay, let's keep going. In real imported tea. Oh wow, those are still going. 10 minutes and 17 minutes. Okay, real imported tea from China. England saw that England noticed America's dedication? No. America's dedication, addiction to English tea. England noticed America's addiction to English tea and decided that the colonists would not mind would not mind as much if there was a tax on tea, since it was needed, since it was seen as needed for everyday life. I keep forgetting that every day is one word. How did I not know this? This sounds like something most people should know. Anyway, needed for everyday life. The colonists did mind this tax greatly. Did mind this tax greatly. And how many months was it? I know it wasn't that many months away from, check my timeline that I added. I should have added this other timeline. I found this other timeline later on. It's awesome. Where did I put my timeline? No, it's Benjamin Franklin timeline, but there was one more. Oh no. That's the TX. Oh, I can't get to it because I'm not in a Wi-Fi area, so all my tabs are pulled up ahead of time. So I could just click on them as I'm writing. And it's not here. Well, it's technically here, it's just I need to go back. Okay, the Tea Act was 1773, but I need to know the month. Boston Tea Party, I know it was in December. Why doesn't this website have the dates? It has the years. I don't care about the years. Everybody knows it was in 1773. Fine, I'll just put a little quotation thingy here. And after this month, I'll do that when I get back to my dorm. Okay. Did mind this tax greatly, and after quotation list months for a rebellion started in which it was 13 colonists, I believe. It wasn't that many. I know some very important people were in it, but they won't admit it as much now. Luxury ships carrying into Burton 342 chests of tea. Oh, that's actually really cool. Wow. 342, right? That was the number? 342 cups of tea. I'm going to add that into my essay because that's really informative. In which a few rebellious colonists came together and attacked, and one night attacked 3 British ships full of tea, full of foreign, ow, my legs, this hurts, ow, 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 okay. Ooh, that's better. I was cross-legged Indian style, it hurts my legs. And one night, attacked 3 British ships full of foreign tea? British tea? No, I already said British ships. Full of, I'll just do English tea. English tea for taxation. Full of tea meant for colonists. Taxes. Meant for colonists. Meant to be taxed by the colonist? Or meant for the colonist to be taxed with? Meant for the colonist to be taxed with. That sounds good. Taxed with. It's an extra space. To be taxed with. The perpetrators as Native Americans and dumped 342 crates of tea into the harbor. And dumped 342 crates of tea into the harbor. Americans and dumped 342 crates of tea into Boston Harbor. You see, I don't think that light lasts very long. I think it's like a 5-minute light. Yeah, well, it's not bothering me as much. It's still like super early. It's only like 4. I don't know, it's daylight savings time. And it always tricks me up. Okay. Dang, this paragraph is long. I'll cut it up a little bit later. 342 crates of tea into Boston Harbor. All the perpetrators escaped. And were not able, and were never able to be. I'm pretty sure some people like came back later and claimed that they were in the Boston Tea Party, but I should look that up later. I'm gonna put a little side note there. All perpetrators escaped were never able to be seen, were never able to be identified due to their costumes. That would be funny if Benjamin Franklin had been in the Boston Tea. I don't think he was. I don't think he was even in the area. I should look that up, but I don't think he was. Due to their costumes. Extravagant costumes. Due to their extravagant costumes. The act was later as the Boston Tea Party. The act was later referred to as the Boston Tea Party. And almost at 6 pages. All right, well, I'm going to stop here because I need to revise this, and then I need to have more paragraphs because this thing needs to be 6 to 8 pages long, and I need to end this, and it's not ending because the Revolution was such a long time, and Benjamin Franklin was involved in a lot of stuff, and I'm like, why? He had a lot of stuff going on. I mean, like, his son was a loyalist, and it wasn't even his real son, it was his illegitimate son, but he really loved him because he really wanted a son, because his youngest son passed away from just smallpox. And so his only true son was an illegitimate child that he was never going to be able to truly have inside of his home. So he loved his son, but his son didn't love him as much. He saw his father as an idiot who was going in this new direction that he should not be going in, which was actually very odd because I actually looked it up, and most of the families had the younger generation as being patriots and the older generation as being loyalists. I can't find the site, so I can't cite it in my essay. But, still, I thought that was really interesting how it was a reverse role. I'm going to end this now because it's like almost 21 minutes, and I'm tired, but I need to keep writing. So